Hey, this is Andy Kelly, and I've got some really important news. Now, obviously, you're interested in ranking on Google Plus Local. It's something that we do for hundreds and hundreds of clients, and things have changed, right? So I just want to fill you in. I've got some really exciting things to share with you that if you're really keen on finding out what's working right now, I'm going to share those things with you. And a couple of really big breakthroughs that we've had because we are doing this day in and day out. Now, in the good old days, you remember, if you've been doing this for a fair while, that really all you had to do, throw up a few images, put in a few videos, tweak some keywords and categories, do a little bit of on-page work and things like that, and hey presto, you're off to the races. It was really easy to rank. Now, the thing is, it's heaps tougher now. We've been, as I say, doing this for a number of years, and it is really starting to get a lot tougher. Google is definitely putting a lot more emphasis onto local. They've introduced some new algorithm changes that many people would who are doing this and working in this arena would absolutely know. And so it's something, because we've got so many clients we're doing this for, we are on the ball with this all the time. Now, we've been working on the scenario of what is it. Why are some business listings? Now, you'll probably know exactly what I'm talking about here. You'll see in some niches, you do a search, you look on the first page of Google in the local results, and you'll see some listings at the top there. You go, now how are these guys at the top? You have a look at the listing. They're not that heavily optimized, yet they're still at the top. This is something that has been really driving us batty a little bit because we've got so many different niches, so many different local business clients. And what we've found is there are a number of these guys and a lot of these listings. And it's not just these ones, it's everyone. What is actually the code to getting these rankings at the top? Now, a lot of it has to do with the citations. Now, if you've been doing this, you'll understand exactly what I mean by citations. But it's been very limited because all of the citation finding systems out there and the ones that help you discover the lists of citations to add for your clients, there's some holes in there. The really important ones are missing. This is what we've cracked over the last 12 months. We've been able to, in joint venture with a couple of other development teams, work out exactly what is driving the rankings, and it's been a huge breakthrough. Now, what we've developed is a three-pronged attack to doing this. The first one is the local marketing master plan, right? And I'll show you that in just a second. And also the local ranking checklist system. That takes the master plan or the blueprint, breaks it down into a step-by-step, item-by-item checklist that our outsourcers and our team go through and execute those things and make sure that everything gets done to help rank clients. But the big one, the really big change, and what's been the big breakthrough for us and has allowed us to go right through the changes that Google's made and continue to rank well above our competitors, is the Ranking Power Listing Engine. Now, what I'll do, rather than just talk about it, right, because I want to show you in the flesh what this is all about. So let me just go and jump in and I'll show you right now. Okay, so now I'm inside Local Oxygen. Just really quickly, Local Oxygen is our management system that looks after all facets of our business. Now, you can get access to this, but what I want to show you is one of the new tools in our new version 2.0, and that's the Power Listing Engine. So if we have a look over here, you can see Power Listings there. This is the big breakthrough. It's just one of the tools. We've got tons of stuff in there, but rather than go through all those things now, you can grab yourself a 14-day trial, check it all out, but I want to point out the Power Listings because that is going to help you no end to ranking your clients. So let me just go and show you that right now. And what it does, now here's the thing, we've created it so that it's very simple on the surface. So you don't see all of the things going on in the background. There's a huge amount of complexity. Goes and checks out all of the different scours around all of the different local listings and sites for all the different local rankings to find out which ones are the common themes, which ones are creating and driving the ranking power. So what we do here is I simply just add in my keyword and the URL, and the actual system itself grabs, because I'm in my client's account here, all of the details of my client are in there. The system grabs all the details, in other words, the address and everything, so it knows where the client is. Then all I do is create the citation report, goes away, does all the heavy lifting, does all of those sorts of things. Then it comes back, and when I click on View the Citation Report here, what it does is it comes back and it lists out all of those ones from 1 through to as many as it can find. Now, here's the thing, really important. What we would normally do for clients is we would have about 300 citations that we would build for clients over a period of time. And what we're finding with the Power Listings engine, that the citations, those obscure, very local, very specific local citations that it's finding, that we've found very difficult, and none of the other tools are able to find. 30, just the top 30 of these, right, that weren't the typical ones, but the top 30 citations were actually creating higher rankings than the 300 we were doing. So how awesome is that? That's why I'm so excited about it, because it's just been such a breakthrough. And when you've got so many hundreds of local businesses relying on you, that sort of thing is really awesome, because it just means that you can deliver the goods for your clients, okay? There's no more complexity than putting the keyword URL in there. It goes away, it finds all of those. Now let me show you the other really critical part of the ranking formula, and that's the marketing checklist system. So just very quickly, the checklist system, what we did here is we built a template, a checklist that has all of the items, everything that we do for a particular marketing campaign. So in this case, it's local marketing. You can create any type of checklist system you want, from video marketing, email, you name it, you can do it. But let's just focus on local marketing for the moment. The way this works is we have everything laid out, every item as detailed as you want. And what happens is you have a video, little just short video that shows you exactly how to do this particular task. Then you do that task. So in other words, if you have your outsource team or an outsourcer, they see exactly what to do. It's just a very specific video, shows them what to do in this item. Then they go and do that item, and then they mark it as complete. What happens here is once they've done that, they've marked it as complete, automatically this task gets added to the reports. Okay, so then it's the same thing. You move along all the way down doing the same thing. They would go through, everything's set up in weeks. You can define it however you want. We have the template already set up, ready to go. And so it's very, very quick and easy to get going. And so it makes it very simple, and you know exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Okay, and the beauty is, let me just show you the reports, because this has been the single biggest factor that has helped us keep our clients much, much longer. Okay, by showing these reports. Now, we spent a lot of time and energy creating them, so let me just quickly show it to you now. So this is one of our clients, for example, and they won't mind me showing you. So this is what they get in the client's portal. They have their own little login and portal, and they can see their reports. Now, how awesome are these reports? Have a look at this. This is the summary. They've got their ranking report that they can go and check out. They can click on any of the areas here, but it shows them, and what it does, because it details so much in here, it demonstrates your value, and so it makes it look like you are doing a massive amount of work for clients, and so they absolutely love you for it. And that's what we've found. We get so many comments from clients, and you can see all the citations. Look here, we've got all 68 out of 68. That was what was set for this particular month. They can go and have a look. They can click on it. It's all hyperlinked as well, and you can see here I can run down and down, and if they look at this, we get comments like that from clients that like, man, it looks unbelievable. You guys do an incredible amount of work. I mean, I don't know what some of the stuff is, but man, it looks impressive. So that's the sort of thing, that's exactly what we get from people. So you can see I can scroll on and on and on, all the videos, everything listed in there. And this happens automatically. Some of the stuff you can add in, of course, you can add custom things in here as well, depending what you're doing, but it just makes it so quick and simple, and it makes it look awesome for the clients. Okay, so that is one of the real big advantages, and that's what comes from the checklist here. Okay, so that's the big Power 3. So our template, the checklist system, and the Power Listings engine that makes it, makes it so much easier to rank for your clients. So what I want you to do now is just click on the button below, grab yourself a 14-day free trial, and just give the tires a kick. Check it out and see what I mean. It's going to blow your mind as far as what it does for your business. I mean, we haven't got time here, of course, to go on all the things that Local Oxygen does, let alone in the university with all the training on how to land clients and how to create the services and, you name it. So there's a ton of stuff. Grab a free trial, and just check it out. I know you'll absolutely love it. And particularly, if you're trying to rank clients, it's going to make a world of difference for your results at the end of the day. Okay, I'm Andy Kelly, and thanks for watching.